All right, today we're jumping into a document that makes a pretty huge promise, a diet plan for an aesthetic body. And it's all part of a series called The Insecure Glow Up. I mean, with a title like that, you have to look, right? So let's break it down and see if this is the real deal or just some seriously clever marketing.
You've got to admit, Insecure Glow Up is a brilliant title. It just grabs you. It taps right into a feeling that, let's be honest, a lot of people can relate to, and then it immediately dangles this idea of a total transformation. It's an unforgettable name, and it sets a really specific aspirational tone from the very first second. Okay, so what's hiding behind that catchy name? The document calls it the Lean Body Diet Plan, and we're about to peel back the layers on its core components. The structure, the food, and the whole philosophy it's built on. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty, because any diet plan really comes down to the numbers. And for this one, the whole thing is built around a very specific daily calorie goal and how exactly those calories are broken down. So the magic number here is 2,000 calories a day. Now, you've probably heard that number before. It's a pretty common benchmark for an average adult who's just looking to maintain their weight. But for guys who are actively trying to build that aesthetic body, 2,000 calories might actually be what's called a calorie deficit, a starting point for shredding fat. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, how they split up those 2,000 calories. A full half of them, that's 1,000 calories, are supposed to come from carbohydrates. Then you've got 540 from fats and 480 from protein. So why so heavy on the carbs? Well, the idea is likely to fuel some really intense workouts and keep your energy levels high. And this table here just lays out the simple math behind it all. See, carbs and protein give you 4 calories for every gram. Fats are way more dense, packing 9 calories per gram. So when you aim for those specific gram targets, 250 for carbs, 120 for protein, and 60 for fat, boom, it all adds up perfectly to that 2,000 calorie goal. Of course, a diet plan is completely useless if you can't actually stick to it, right? So what's smart about this is that it recognizes people eat differently. It offers 3 different versions of the plan so you can pick what works for you, all while aiming for the exact same nutritional targets. The main difference between these 3 paths, it really just comes down to where you get your protein. The vegetarian plan focuses on things like paneer and dal. The Eggetarian plan, well, it adds eggs into that mix. And the non-vegetarian one brings in lean meats like chicken and fish. That flexibility is a really key part of the design. Okay, so numbers and options are great, but what does a full day of eating on this plan actually look like? Let's walk through the sample menu for the non-vegetarian version to get a real feel for it. So the day is split up into 6 different meals, 3 main ones and 3 snacks. This is a super common strategy in the fitness world. The idea is to manage your hunger and keep your energy stable all day long. And you can see there's a huge emphasis on whole foods, lean proteins, complex carbs, and healthy fats. Pretty standard stuff. But the food itself is really just one piece of the puzzle. The plan also lays out 5 core rules that it says are absolutely essential if you want to see results. It's about way more than just what's on your plate. So yeah, this isn't just a shopping list. It's really presented as a whole lifestyle framework. You've got to stay hydrated, you have to exercise, you have to watch your portions, get a good variety of foods, and the big one, be consistent. These are framed as the pillars that hold the entire diet up. Now that we've gone through the diet and its rules, let's zoom out a bit. Because this free plan doesn't just exist on its own, in a vacuum. It's actually part of a much bigger marketing picture, and you kind of have to see that to understand the whole package. So, this plan is pretty clearly positioned as an entry point. It's a free piece of content that's designed to give you some real value right away, but it's also there to introduce you to a whole world of other products, some free and some you have to pay for. And this makes that strategy crystal clear. You've got other free guides on everything from workouts to skincare. Then, right next to them, you have the paid products. And notice how they're framed as more advanced or scientific versions. It's a classic and very effective marketing model. Give value away for free to build trust, then offer a bigger, better solution for a price. And that brings us right back to the title, doesn't it? The Insecure Glow Up. The whole document suggests that following this plan is the key to transforming your confidence. And look, a structured plan can be an amazing roadmap. It gives you a sense of control. But it does leave you with a big question. Is the glow up really found in having the perfect plan? Or is it in the confidence you build yourself just from putting in the work, day after day?